Moving on to our next example. Well, this is an important example as it has appeared in government exam, bank exam, TCS and Wipro. Well, we have the question as we have two candidates who have contested in an election. One candidate received 55% of the total valid votes and 20% of the votes were invalid. If the total number of votes is 7,500, then the number of valid votes that the other candidate got would be how much? We have to calculate. We have our options over here as A. 72,000, B. 27,000, C. 11,100 and D. 15,000. So first, we have to calculate the number of valid votes by removing the invalid votes. So, we have our total votes over here. Subtract the percentage of invalid votes, you get the number of valid votes. So, the valid votes percentage polled by the other candidate can be obtained by 100 minus number of votes in percentage got by one person. Now we have the valid votes percentage. So to calculate the number of valid votes that the other candidates have received, we have to divide the valid vote received by other person in percentage by 100 and multiply it with the number of valid votes. Let us apply this logic to solve the problem. As we know, the percentage is about 100, so the number of valid votes can be obtained by subtracting the number of invalid votes, which is given to be 20 over here. So 100 minus 20, you get the number of valid votes to be 80%. 80% out of 7,500 votes are valid. So it can be obtained by dividing your 80 with 100 and multiplying it with 7,500. 80 by 100 into 7,500 gives you 6,000. So, there were 6,000 valid votes in this election. Out of the 6,000 valid votes, the valid votes received by other candidate will be 100 minus number of votes got by one person. We know that one of the candidates has received 55% of the total valid votes. So, the valid vote received by the other candidate can be obtained by 100 minus 55, which gives you 45%. So, 45% of the valid votes was received by the other candidate. So, how many number of valid votes was received by the other candidates can be obtained by 45% of the total number of valid votes. That is 6,000 is nothing but 45 by 100 into 6,000, which gives you 2,700, which is option B. So option B is your answer. Moving on to our next example, we have three candidates who contested in an election and received 1,136, 7,636, 11,628 votes respectively. What percentage of the total votes did the winning candidate get? That's what we have to find. We have our options as A. 72%, B 57%, C 87% and D 97%. Well, this question is important as it has appeared in government, bank and Wipro exams. Let us see how to solve this. The total number of votes that has been received by each candidate is 1136 plus 7636 plus 11628, that is person 1's vote and person 2's vote and person 3's vote. Total of 20,400. So, the total number of votes is 20,400, where our required percentage is the percentage of total votes the winning candidate has received. That can be obtained by maximum vote count by total vote. As you can see, candidate 3 has received the maximum votes, that is 11,628. So, the winning candidate is candidate 3. So, 11,628 divided by the total number of votes, that is 20,400, multiplied by 100, you get the percentage of votes the winning candidate has obtained, that is 57%. Option B, 57% is your answer.